All right, this is the 5th mission in the campaign where the Space Wolves have made a terrible, terrible strategic error in what they thought of the Hrud, and they lost the last battle and lost several significant people, including the Xenos Inquisitor, who will show up in my list very soon, as in today's game. So we're doing a Cities of Death mission where the Space Wolves have figured out where the Hrud are sort of congregating on this planet. The Hrud are, of course, luring the Space Wolves into this, so both sides know that a big force is coming down. So it's a 2,000-point Cities of Death mission. Both sides have scouted out the city, and so we're using the Sniper's Alley mission, which gives snipers AP2 re-rolling all hits, well, all misses on open ground. Presumably both sides have snipers. I don't have many because I've got Hrud. And so let me cover my side. I have one Coven's unit, which is the Lord Homunculus. This is the guy who is running the show for the most part. He is bringing his grotesquerie to show the Space Marines how it's done with modified genetically mutated humans. So he's got 2 units. He's got the unit of rats, and then he's got a big unit of grotesques, who are currently strength 6 in this mission. And then the rest of my army is a standard Dark Eldar / Hrud Codex with 2 units of Rax with an Akathist. And this guy right here is what's left of Inquisitor Solomon Kane. It's been turned into a Rack, a twisted mutated human, a Gribbly. He's actually the Akathist for the squad. There's an Akathist in both squads, and they both have hex rifles. Which is my sniper weapon. Then I've got Lady Dis, the succubus. She's actually running as the warlord because most of the army is not Covens. So she's got her preset warlord trait, and she picked combat drugs by roll, and now has weapon skill 10 for this mission. Her squads of Nocturnal Warriors of Hrud in Venoms, a squad of Talos, a lone Talos, and a squad of Parasite engines, and then Reaver jet bikes, and some Hellions. And that is my list. It's not night fighting, by the way. And then on this side, the Space Wolves have
a Whirlwind,
a
Vindicator, 4 Heavy Bolter Longfangs.
Okay.
A squad of Thunderhammer Storm Shield Wolf Guard.
Okay.
Wolf Lord, Skoltar Quickblade, who has runic armor, a storm shield, the Kraken Bone Sword, and Felclaw's teeth.
Okay.
And he's got 2
Cyber Wolves, whatever they are.
Regular wolves.
Fenrisian Wolves.
What's
that? What are these guys?
These are Cyber Wolves.
Cyber Wolves. Okay.
Priest,
okay.
Whose name I didn't think of. And then we've got a Rune Priest on a bike.
Okay.
Mastery level 2. A regular Dreadnought who has extra armor in a drop pod that has a homing beacon, and it's got the missile launcher.
Okay. In the drop pod.
In the drop pod, yeah. It's got the 12-inch strength
right.
blast. And this drop pod's the same, but this one has the
close combat weapons.
He's got the axe and the storm shield.
Axe and the shield.
The blizzard shield.
We got our scouts, including the guy with one arm.
That's Special Iron Arm.
Special Iron Arm, who has so far survived every mission, partially by running away.
Last mission running away.
Yeah.
And then
Grey
we've
Hunters?
got 8 Grey Hunters, which was what was left of the squad from last game.
Okay.
And their drop pod does not have the missile launcher, but it does have a homing beacon.
Okay. So is yours bound? Where's your? Oh, you got
It's
2
bound.
troops. Yep.
Well, I don't have to take troops.
Oh.
It's all my choices are 2 headquarters, 2 elites.
Right, because it's
for this formation.
It's that Fenris thing.
It's 1 headquarters, 2 elites. It's compulsory.
And I should point out, war gear wise, the Lord Homunculus has the Nightmare Doll and the Sump, so he is immune to instant death at least once, and gets 1 to his Feel No Pains, and then he gets to pick his special rule every round. And Lady Dis has the Armor of Misery, and I don't think she has any other special war gear. Parasite's Kiss and the Animus Vitae, no, she does. And I don't have no other special gear on guys. So
did you go over his warlord trait, Will?
Her warlord trait is +1 weapon skill.
Okay.
Which
is he can outflank.
He can outflank. All right. And the buildings are numbered since it's Cities of Death. 1, 2, That's 3,
That's 3. This is 4.
4,
That's
6, and 5. And I've given it to you, so you deploy first. Deployment is done. I scouted my mandrakes here. He scouted his scouts there. His guys are lined up here. We've decided all these are buildings, but they've been barricaded by the inhabitants, so there is no access points to them. And the power supply was cut, and the gun doesn't work.
Yeah.
And it's locked in place. So it's just aiming that way, anyways. Yeah. And mine, apparently, the gun was stolen by the Hrud.
It was stolen by orcs on a previous invasion.
On a previous invasion, yeah. And so I deployed second, but you get to decide if you want to go first or second, since you deployed first.
I'll go first.
You go first. All right. Will I seize?
I don't know. Will you see?
I don't even think I want to. I don't want to seize. Carry on. Yeah, the movement is done. They get up in the building. These things move forward. They're over there. And the drop pod goes slamming down into the building. He jumps out. Other one slams down right here. He gets out. And, yeah, we're on to the shooting phase. Sorry, the psychic phase, where you do...
So 3 dice at Iron Arm.
Alrighty.
Because why not?
Because why not? You can always perils.
4, 4, 2. I can't peril. So 2 successes. It works.
I did not deny!
So he is Iron Arm.
He's iron armed and he got 1 dice left. So in the actual shooting, he got first blood by killing some of these guys, and they ran. Lost a mandrake. And those guys are running, and outside of that, what else? Oh, we killed 1 more bike, so the bike with no upgrade. And these bikes have jinked. And so, you're going to run.
3 inches. Blizzard Dread goes 4 inches.
Alrighty. Alright, the score's 5-0, because you got D3 for that after pulling my guys off it. And scored objective 4. Wouldn't matter. I didn't control it. And he got first blood, so it is my turn. I got a garrison building 6. I need to secure building 3, and I need to secure building 5. That's movement. Pretty much everything is moved to where they are, and so now we're going to go on to the shooting phase, where we begin to shoot. Nothing happens in my shooting phase. It was quite bad. I mean, other than I turbo boosted, so I'm going to get some points. And now we're on to the assault phase. At the end of the turn, I score a point for that objective, so I'll get 1 point. I lose a single grotesque, and I lost a whole point on that Talos, and that was my turn. A wound, sorry, a wound on the Talos. And yeah, so we're locked in combat with this guy here, and that is the turn. Alright, this deep strike's empty right here. These wolves were the bane of my existence usually. They've come here, splitting off there, moves up, a couple scouts get on the roof, and it is onto the psychic phase. Where you roll?
8.
8?
6 total. So you got 6 dice.
I got 6 dice, he's got 8. He perils, wounded himself, and got iron arm off, and it is onto the actual shooting phase.
They shot, they can't shoot at anything. He shot.
They shot.
They shot, they're not going to shoot.
He shot.
They both
That shot.
That shot. Yeah, so
These guys are running. That guy took 2 wounds. He took 2 wounds, and that was it for. Oh, we lost some racks up there on the roof, and we're now on to the assault phase. They did. They rolled a 3.
Okay.
All right, the assaults.
Here to here.
At the end of the combat, I broke a dread, and this thing just nothing. I penned him, but he got his invul save, and he didn't do anything to me. And then he killed the mandrakes, no surprise. Killed the jet bikes, no surprise. And you got objective 3. Did you have to take it from
I scored all 3 of them. 15, objective marker 5.
Objective marker 5 is that back one in the back. Yep. It's a point.
And then 13 was objective marker 3, which I just took by killing them.
All right, bringing them up to 7 points.
And then 52 was assaults.
All right. You got 1 assault, 2 assaults, but you didn't win 3, so you're going to get 3 points.
Score 1 victory point of an enemy that was completely destroyed during the assault phase
Right.
of your turn. If you completely destroyed an enemy that had all of its models in buildings or rooms, score D3, which those guys were.
Those guys were, so D3. Ooh, so 2 more, so a total of, so you're going to get 5, so it'll be 11-1 on round 2, and let's see what happens. Alright, seize building 4 and building 1. Alright, they deep strike in here with a bunch of Kabalites on the boat. And they're going to be within 3 inches of this building, so they will take it. Those grotesqueries end up there. One of the venoms just hanging out a little bit. These guys accidentally ended up on the roof of the building, and everything is coming after the Thunder Wolf thingamajiggers. So
Thunderwolf Death Star.
yeah, Thunderwolf Death Star. So let's see how it goes. My Hrud are just not showing their skill very well. I killed 2 Cyber Wolves, and
shooting, so he'll be
yeah, those guys ran. Then everything else was a total failure. And the leadership check, he rolled a 10. As long as he check his distance. Runs!
Which is fine. He's a space wolf.
He's a space wolf.
Move normal next turn.
Yeah,
8 inches.
8 inches, and he did or didn't have to.
He's okay on.
He's okay on dangerous terrain. All right, so he runs. He runs. I lost that combat, but I'm still in it. I lost that combat, but I'm still in it because he's got his 3-up invul, and that's it. So points. I steal that one because I got a troop next to it. So I got D3 victory points. Of course, 1. So that'll give me 2. And what other ones did I get? Secure building 5? No, I don't get that one. Alright, so it's 2 to 11 on the top of round 3. The Hrud may have underestimated their Space Wolf enemies, but we'll see. We will see. Alright.
23, 22, and 32.
23, 22, and 32. And you're going to see if your termies come in. Move! These guys get out of the building. They're going to show. One arm's going to show how you use a crack grenade. For some reason, that drives that way. That's there. Those guys get out of the building, and we're on to the psychic phase. Where so far I've accomplished nothing, but you've managed to wound yourself.
3, so 5. So I'll throw 3 dice of Iron Arm again.
Let's see in our perils. See if this guy can die.
Goes off.
Goes off. Do you have a force weapon?
Yes, I do.
No, okay.
2 dice left.
Yep, I'm not going to block it. Iron Arm away.
So Iron Arm's on. Force.
Force. Got it.
Yeah, it works with 1 dice.
Does not.
But he's Iron Armed.
He's Iron Armed.
Well, I'm
putting the blast. Ah, yeah. So he got Iron Arm off in the psychics, and then this thing's going to start barraging down right on top of the succubus.
It'll hit 4 if it hits him.
Hits 4. Shooting is done then. Jinkton is still alive. Those guys go there. I lost 2 grotesques out of the grotesquerie. And I fared better than normal in this game, in this round.
Assault there.
Assault in there. And that's all you got. Yep, we did the stair fight. Nothing happens. These guys here just have a fight fest where the homunculus lord finally dies. Probably out of the campaign. Then we'll see what happens. No, he's not the warlord. The succubus is. That's why she has the weapon skill 10 in this game.
Okay, buddy.
From drugs, which are bad, and
I'm gonna discard
warlord trait.
Wow.
So did you get any points?
No, I did not.
Aha, so it's still 11-2. I have a hope.
One of the objectives.
I don't really have a hope.
Objective 2 ones.
All right, on mine, I get crushing firepower, 1 victory point if an enemy unit was completely destroyed in the shooting phase. Okay, and then I got 1 unit coming in from reserve. Tactics, or lack of it. This thing deep strikes to here. They fall to the building, so you can't see me. They jump to there and don't lose anyone. These guys walk to here. Those guys are going over there. That guy's still locked in combat. Oh, the guy's on the roof. They can move 6 inches. And,
down and get in the combat?
I think, well, no, because you just kill me.
I'll just slaughter them.
You'll slaughter me. Maybe they won't get into combat, but they could do the damage. Yeah, they're going to come down, probably. All right, and let's see what else I got. And that's it. Those grotesques are over there, and the Akathis can see them, so I can make a charge. All right, I lost combat, but I still got a parasite engine in there, and that one dude with the ossifactor is running away. And scoring points, though, I captured that building, so I got an objective securing troop next to it. How many points do I get? Probably 1.
2.
2? Really?
Yes, it's a 3.
There it is. Well, that brings it up to a total of 4 points. The Hrud are not doing well. Do I get anything else? I'm going to get rid of the secure building 5. That's a pointless endeavor.
So top of turn 4.
And it's top of turn 4. Game could end soon. Because I could be tabled.
No, I don't think it's that crazy.
You don't think it's going to... That could be...
I don't have anything that's going to remove that.
Yeah, you got a Vindicator.
The Vindicator will kill a few. Maybe, if it hits.
Might kill them all. Who knows? Okay.
If it hits.
If it hits. All right. So movement. The Dread gets down to kill that one lone rack, and that happens to be Solomon Kane, the remnant of the former Inquisitor who's about to get axed. Those guys hang out. These guys don't move. Vindicator moves. Ken hits his back, suffers a crushing wound, and he lost the Terminator Lord.
Oh, the Terminator Pack Leader.
Terminator Pack Leader. He killed himself on the terrain, rolled a double 1, and it is on to the psychic phase, where you get many dice. One. I got 1 to deny this, whatever it is.
I will throw 2 at Iron Arm.
2 at Iron Arm. See a double 6?
Goes
No.
off.
And, yeah. Yes! He's got no Iron Arm.
1 on Force.
1 on Force. He doesn't get it, so it's the first time this game, and is on to shooting phase. So the Whirlwind just eradicates them, and then they ran 18 inches, so the bikes are just... The aliens decided it was not good to be here. That thing survived an amazing amount of fire, including heavy bolters in the face, losing only 1 hull point. And these guys are going to hold this building, so I lost... This building was penetrated by the Vindicator cannon, and I lost 1 grotesque. Oh, who was the one who had a wound, so that's even better. Yeah, so we're on to whatever it is, shooting. Done,
assaults.
So assaults.
He assaults here.
Yeah.
Shoot your Ospecker can't hurt him.
Can't hurt him. Nope.
So yeah, he's in.
All right, so he wins this assault. He kills the Parasite engine finally. And that was the assault. Oh, well, he killed Inquisitor Solomon Kane with the...
The enemy didn't control that. Nobody controlled objective 3, so it's just 1 point.
It's worth 1 point, bringing it up to 12-4. And then he controls objective 2 here, which rolled over, but it was 2.
Yeah, one of them. I just got to see
So you got another.
This one is 2. I got to control it 2 turns.
Oh, he's got to control it 2 turns, so he doesn't have it yet.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
23 is score 2 victory points and control objective mark. So that's 2 points.
So no 2 points. Okay.
So you can't control it. No, I don't.
Oh, you
I
don't.
Get it.
You don't get it.
I
So
got to do it 2 turns.
So you only got 1 point this round then.
Yes.
Bringing it 12-4. Okay, so my turn.
Bottom of 4.
Bottom of 4, I get capture the castle. If I control the marker closest to the enemy table edge, and no witnesses, which is if one of my opponent's independent characters has been removed as a casualty. Oh, it's not going to go well for me. These guys jump out. Venom goes to there. They go around the building. They walk to there, and hey, that's my army. So on the shooting phase, this thing just turbo boosts over to here. But these guys are going to shoot that. In the shooting phase, this guy takes a wound. This thing is immobilized. And nothing else happens, because I just can't do much. So we're going to do the assaults. We're going to charge this Vindicator. And you know what? We're going to multi-charge the Bolter dudes just for the pure fun of it. This group of Nocturnal Warriors of Hrud wreck the Whirlwind. It's just a pointless piece of personal victory. They fail their charge again. These guys win the combat, but they're just locked, and they're probably going to die next round. And I managed to claim this on the shooting phase. So I get capture the castle, which is worth D3 victory points if you control the objective at the end of the turn. If 2 or more objectives are equally close. Okay, now. How many? 2 points. Hey, that brings me up to a total of 6. He's only winning by 6. And do I have anything else? Crushing firepower, no. No witnesses, no. And so I think I'm going to get rid of. Oh, they're both equally pointless. I'll get rid of crushing firepower. All right. I'm shooting. So here's what happens. This Vindicator annihilates the heavy bolter squad. It was.
I gotta stop calling stuff like that.
Yeah, he called it. It just scattered right onto him. We lost 2 rats here, so the Nocturnal Warriors are shot up, and that's it. So the assaults, this thing? Okay. So he wins that combat, killing those 2 guys. These guys are locked in combat, and that's it. So it is on to your scoring. You're going to get this one now, 2 points.
2 points for that, yep. I gotta see which one that is.
So that's objective 2. So he's ahead by 8 points now. It's pretty much been the whole game.
That I don't score, so it's got to be 22.
All right.
That I scored, yeah, 2 victory points for objective 2 was 22.
All right.
And then I did not score destroy a unit that deep struck.
You did not destroy a unit that deep struck. Amazing. Okay, it is on to my turn.
I will discard
Possibly the end of the game.
Marker 3-1 because I'm still going to hold it for 2
I
turns.
need to see Garrison Building 3 and Kingslayer. Ooh.
I think you want to hold on to
Not going to get that one. It's got like a few units left, but now it's I got 1 squad here. This turbo boosts to there, and that's it. That's my army. So on to the shooting phase. Nothing happens in the shooting phase, and on the charge, those grotesques hit that Vindicator and will hopefully destroy it. So starting with the Succubus, she hits with a Haywire Grenade, gets a 6, and then gets a 2. So it's down a hull point and it's stunned. So in this combat, I lose a guy, he loses a guy. No, you didn't lose anyone. Yeah, I lose a guy, I lost by 1, I don't care. I destroy that thing. I finally feel better about myself. Killing something that's been killing me. Turbo boosts to there. That guy's hanging out. And roll a dice since you started the game.
This is turn 5.
It's turn 5. Game could end on turn 5.
Nope.
Unfortunately for me, it does not. So, I don't think I score any points. No. And I'll just get rid of this Kingslayer. And it's still not going to happen. It's 14 to 6, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll get tabled. Movement. He moves there. That guy's kind of shuffle around. These guys, he moves to there. We're pretty sure the game's going to end, and he's got an overwhelming victory. So you got 4 points. Now's a chance for you to kill yourself with your psychic powers and remove your entire.
4 and I cast nothing.
Cast nothing. Come on! I want to see you perils roll a 1 and remove your 2 independent characters. Okay, so
he'll run.
2
inches. So.
2 inches. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just moving.
Well, I was hoping to get around the corner of the building where you can see if I roll a 6, I can hear you can't charge him.
I got you.
Shoot him with the venom.
I shoot him with the venom,
yeah,
just for spite.
Why not? That's it for shooting and assault.
So in the assault phase, he kills my lone Nocturnal Warrior, the guy with the blaster, getting a point, and some other point he needs, and something else, and then the game will end soon, hopefully.
So that's 1 point for, I think it was 64.
64?
I think it was 64.
So he's getting 1 more point, so bringing it up to...
There's one more I had to kill a unit that deep struck. Yeah.
9 points more than me. Yeah, so there's no assault. Oh no, C's Building 3, check that out. Garrison Building 3 and C's Building 3. Laughable. Yeah. In my turn, these grotesques go this way. She gets in her personal venom, and that's it. I got nothing. No shooting, no assaults, nothing. So I get to roll now to see if the game ends.
Try again, sir.
Let's try that again on a 1, 2, 3. On a 2! Thankfully. I get 1 more point for those guys, but you'll get so many points it doesn't matter. So he's going to get 3 more points to get 1 more point. It doesn't change the score. He still wins by a lot. And so in this part of the campaign, I don't know what the Hrud will do, but the Warlord is now clearly going to be the Succubus, because the Homunculus Lord is one dead dude. She does have some grotesques though she can hang out with, and we'll see what we do for the next mission. But so far the Hrud have not done well. They got a surprise attack in there, and then the full out combat didn't go well for them.
Yeah.